welcome back to Kids Love Math. It's been a long time since I've done a video, so it's gonna feel really good. Today, we're gonna be learning about how to do order of operations. You might have heard of this, and it's really confusing. Even I learned it. And now, in grade 6, it's still harder. Math gets harder every time, but you always have to practice so you can get it right. So, what is order of operations? First, let's start with a numeric. What's a numeric expression? A numeric expression is when you have a math sentence that has no equal sign, no nothing, has only symbols and numbers. For example, 9 raised to the power of 2 plus 8 times 3. This is what is called a numeric expression. No equal signs, just forget about this. No equal signs, no nothing, it has this. Now, what is order of operations? Order of operations is what we use to solve numeric expressions, especially if it's a really long one, because it can be hard and you don't know what to do. For example, this numeric expression I just made here, 9 raised to the power of 2 plus 8 times 3 is what's called a numeric expression. What we use to solve it is an order of operations. These are the operations we use so that when we're solving this type of expressions, we can know exactly what to do. So, what is the first one? There's what we call order of operations, BEDMAS. You might be thinking, what does BEDMAS have to do with order of operations or numeric expressions? But it's only a short form for the 6 math operations we use to help us in numeric expressions. So, let me just move this up a little bit. Okay, so starting with B. What does B stand for? B stands for bracket, which look like this. It's what you look at first. If you see a bracket, that's exactly what you do first. So for example, you can maybe do 8 times 3. That's inside there. And then you do maybe plus 4, subtract 9. Well, this, if we look at here, we do the brackets first. That is what it's meant for. You might want to maybe get a math notebook, maybe jot this down. I'll write it down and also show the symbols. Bracket is how you say this. Next, we have E, which is for exponents, which is right here. For example, 9 raised to the power of 2. That's what you do next if you see what's in a bracket, or if there's no brackets at all, and there's an exponent. That's what you do first. Or after. First or after a bracket. Or in the bracket. So I'll also write the word. I'll put it in plural. Exponents. Alright, so D, you guys might guess it's division. You are correct. Division, you already know, is just what we use, for example, 9 divided by 3. This is what's called division. And this is the division sign. So, we put that down. But, this is what it comes to next. Next, we have multiplication. Multiplication is what we use, for example, 9 times 3. This is what's called multiplication. But sometimes, multiplication could come before a division. And usually, division is supposed to come first. But sometimes, in the numeric expressions, multiplication can come before division. If that ever happens, well, you might be wondering, maybe we should do division. But then, there might be a decimal. And if you divide these two numbers, it'll be a decimal. And usually, numeric expressions are supposed to be whole numbers. Well, you don't know if that's true, first of all. And second of all, it's fine. Well, If multiplication does come before division, in some cases, then you do multiplication first before division. Same thing with the next two. So it's whatever comes first, you do. And then you follow in the steps of order. Next one we have is addition and subtraction. You guys should already know what addition is and subtraction. But just for newcomers, I'll explain what it is. Addition is when you add two numbers together to get a total of what those two numbers, if they're like grouped in. For example, 1, you have 1 tally mark, and then you have 2 tally marks. Oh, that equal. Well, you put how many tally marks you see, which is 3. So it's the total of two numbers being grouped up together or added up together, as they use for like a math sense. So what happens though if addition, or you should say subtraction, comes before addition? Well, that's okay too. You're supposed to be doing subtraction first, then addition. Same thing with multiplication and addition. Not multiplication, addition, division and multiplication. If, for some cases, multiplication comes before division, what you're usually supposed to do is do multiplication first and then follow with division. Now that we should probably, I recommend you get a math notebook or a notebook, something like that. Copy this down. Now that we have this, we're going to now do some examples. Okay, so for the first one, I say we do the example I gave out. So the numeric expression is going to be 9 raised to the power of 2 plus 8 times 3. So, as a square root or exponent is just when you say, see this is how many times you multiply it, or how many numbers should be seen. So there should be 2 9s to be seen, just like double it for 2. So 9 times 9 equals 81. So after you bring the equation down, you can put like equal sign to show this does not count in the numeric expression though. So you can do 9 raised to the power of 2 equals 81. And then you do the rest of the equation. Next, what do we usually do? Thanks to BEDMAS, we don't know what to do. We already have brackets crossed out, exponents crossed out. We don't see any division, so we can cross that out too. Well, what do we do now? Well, multiplication comes before addition, even though addition comes before multiplication. But in the rules of BEDMAS, they say that you should do multiplication first. So that's what we're going to do. 8 times 3 equals, well, how much does that equal? 8 plus 8 equals 16. Plus another 8 equals 24. So, now we do 81 plus 24. 81 plus 24 equals 8 plus 2, 10. And 1 plus 4, 5. So the answer to this numerical expression is 105. If you want an example, please copy this down so you can always remember it and look at your notes. But also have a key note. If you're solving a numeric expression, you probably saw this. If your numeric expression question is, and when you're solving it, is in a triangle, that means you most likely have the correct answer, or how you solved it was the right way. But if it's in like a rectangle or any other shape, that means it is wrong and you have to try it over again. Order of operations is really hard, but remember, practice makes perfect. Now, we are going to step things up a bit. What happens if we do 9 raised to the power of 2 plus 3 subtract 9 divide by, let's say, 2 times 1 plus 4. So, what do we do first? Well, thanks to our amazing math helper, BEDMAS, we probably have to do what's done in bracket. Well, but what's brackets doing? They're right now having a plus 3 and 9 raised to the power of 2. So, what do we do first? Well, we do the exponents first. So, we do now 81 plus 3, bracket, subtract 9, divide 2, times 1 plus 4. See if you got that right. Next, we add 81 plus 3. This will now cancel out the brackets. We now do 84, subtract 9, divide 2, times 1 plus 4. Now, what's 84 subtract? Well, we can't do 84 subtract 9 because in the rules of BEDMAS, subtraction is last. So, we have to do division. Well, since this one is kind of wrong, I will switch to 2 because we do not want any decimals because we are not ready for that yet. So, erase the 2 and put a 3 to make sure that we can do this easily without any decimals yet because we are not ready for decimals. Now, we do 9 divided by 3, which is equal to 84, subtract 3, times 1 plus 4. Next, what do we do next? Well, since we have multiplication, we're going to do multiplication next. 3 times 1 equals 84, subtract 3, anything by the way, multiplied by 1 is that number. So infinity times 1 is infinity. 1,500,000 times 1 is 1,500,000. I think you get the idea, guys. So, we now do finish and complete the sentence, or numeric expression, question, math question, sentence. Now, subtraction does come before addition, so we have to do that first. 84 subtract 3, you guys do it really quickly, and then we'll get right down to it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hope you guys got enough time. Well, since there's no tens place, we should first go to the ones place. 4 minus 3 is 1. And 8 subtract nothing or 0 is 8. And then we add the 4. Now, 81 plus 4. You have 10 seconds to figure that out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding, 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 ding. Well, did you get it? Well, let's find out if you got the right answer. 81 plus 4 equals, drumroll please, 85. Well, let's see if we had it in a triangle. It's a pretty long triangle. It doesn't matter if you cut some of the edges, that is fine, but it's mostly done in a triangle. So, that means our solving was right. We're going to do one more question, and then I'll give you some homework for you guys to do. So you guys can give yourself extra practice. Before we continue with our next question, do you guys feel tired? We should probably do like a loose exercise. So, we're going to do 10 jumping jacks. Come on, do it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we feel all ready to solve our last question. So, our last question is going to involve all the operations of BEDMAS. So, are you guys ready to get your thinking hats on? I think you are. Let's do this, guys. So, let's do this. 181 subtract 3 plus 4 times 2 subtract 1 divided by 3. Well, what do we do first? Since in our equation we have all operations, we can follow this pretty easily. So, what comes first? BEDMAS. What does B stand for, guys? Put it in the comments. You guys know what it is. Brackets. So, we're going to do 181 subtract 3. 181 subtract 3 is equal to, what does it equal to, guys? Well, it is equal to 178. So, we now put the rest of our question. Well, what do we do now? 178 plus 4 times 2 subtract 1 divided by 3. So, 178 plus 4 times 2 subtract 1 divided by 3. Well, multiplication comes before division. So, we're going to do multiplication first. 178 plus 4 times 2. Anything that's multiplied by 2 is just double of it. For example, 4 plus 4 equals 8. In this question, what happens if it was 101 times 2? That would be 202. Because 101 plus 101 is 202. So, that's double. That's a quick mental note. Now, we do subtract 1, divide by 3. Also, this one does include decimals, so I don't want us to be doing any decimals just yet. So I want you to erase this one and put a 6. So, now, 6 divided by 3. 6 divided by 3 is, drum roll please, 2. Now, addition comes before subtraction, and also in here, and also in this numeric expression. So we're going to do addition first. So we're going to do this part. 178 plus 8 is equal to, you have 5 seconds to figure it out, or pause the video if you like. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ding, 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 ding. The answer is 186, I think. Let me just double check. Yep, answer is 186. Now we're going to put subtract 2. 186 subtract 2 is equal to 184. So, did we solve it in a triangle? Yep, we sure did. So, the answer, our solving in the answer is correct. Good job, guys. Pat on the back. Well, I hope you guys had a good pat on the back, and I hope you guys are proud that you guys now learned how to do order of operations. I'm going to also put some homework, math, so you guys can practice. Well, we're not going to do another video on this, so we can also wrap up this video. So, remember, practice makes perfect. Whatever you do, don't lose it. Keep practicing other stuff. But remember, if you're not good at something, doesn't mean, I'm so bad. I don't want to do this because I'm bad. No, you practice. And if you practice, you do it well. And if you do it well, you get good grades. And if you do good grades, you're proud of yourself. And that's when you make good self-esteem. Bye, guys, and see you in my next video. Peace out.